Why we don't believe that we can do it better? We have to believe, you have to be positive to try to change the things. This is why we're not gonna give up. You know, the only give up is the guys who is weak mentally.
People talk a lot. They say he's gifted, he's special, he's lucky. But let me tell you something real. Talent means nothing without discipline. Because when the lights go off and the crowd goes home, it's not talent that keeps you working. It's not hype that gets you back up. It's discipline, relentless, unshakable discipline. And today, I'm not here to tell you a story. I'm here to show you how his discipline fuels greatness. Welcome to Motivate with CR7. Talent means nothing without discipline. Talent is often praised as the golden ticket to success. When someone performs exceptionally well, the first assumption people make is he's just gifted or it comes naturally to him. But that's a dangerous one. Talent might give you a head start, but without discipline, you'll lose that leap quicker than you think. Talent can spark the fire, but only discipline keeps it burning. Discipline is the structure that builds consistency. It's the decision to show up even when you don't feel like it. Talent may win attention in the beginning, but in the long game, it's the ones who are disciplined, the ones who repeat, refine, and resist distraction, who rise above the rest. They're not relying on luck or waiting for perfect conditions. They're not hiding behind what they can do naturally. They're obsessed with getting better day after day. Think about the difference between a sprinter and a marathoner. A sprinter might flash brilliance for a few seconds. It's explosive, it's exciting, but it's short-lived. Discipline is the mindset of the marathoner. It's steady, focused, and unshaken by the ups and downs. When talent fails to show up because it's tired, frustrated, or unmotivated, discipline still laces up and gets to work. Discipline takes the raw, unshaped potential that talent offers and molds it into something solid, something reliable. Talent can be inconsistent. One day it's amazing, the next day it disappears, but discipline is loyal. It shows up through injury, through pressure, through failure. It doesn't care if you're in the mood, it only cares about progress. Too many people waste their talent because they never discipline themselves to master it. They're good, sure, but good is never enough. Without discipline, talent becomes a wasted gift, a what could have been. It's like owning a powerful car but never learning how to drive it right. The engine might roar, but if you don't control the wheel, you crash. And the truth is, the world doesn't reward talent alone. It rewards performance. And performance is about showing up at the highest level, again and again and again. That level of consistency doesn't come from talent. It comes from discipline. It comes from the quiet hours when no one's clapping, the decisions made when nobody's watching. Discipline makes you dependable. Coaches, teams, and fans don't just admire the one who can dazzle once, they admire the one who delivers every time. Talent can entertain, but discipline earns respect, and in the highest levels of competition, respect is everything. Greatness is earned. Not given greatness isn't a gift that falls into your lap. It's not inherited, and it's definitely not guaranteed. Greatness is built through sweat, through sacrifice, and through relentless discipline. People love to believe in the fairy tale version of greatness, the idea that someone was born different. But the reality is greatness comes from a different kind of birth. It's born in the grind. No one hands you greatness. There's no shortcut, no back door, no VIP pass. You've got to show up and fight for every inch of it. Greatness demands effort when you're tired, focus when you're distracted, and belief when others doubt you. It's not something you can buy, borrow, or fake. You earn it. With your habits, with your time, with your decisions. So it's easy to want greatness. Everyone wants to be the best. But the difference is not everyone is willing to pay the price. Greatness is expensive. It costs your comfort. It costs your time. It costs relationships, parties, vacations, and everything else that feels good in the moment, but doesn't take you where you need to go. That's why greatness is rare, because the cost is high and most people aren't willing to pay it. Greatness isn't about being better than others. It's about being better than you were yesterday. It's not a moment, it's a mindset. It's the choice to keep climbing when no one is around to see it. It's the pain you push through in training, the meals you skip out on, the sleep you prioritize, the drills you do for the 1000th time because you're chasing perfection. And the crazy part, greatness is rented, not owned. The rent is due every single day. You stop working, you stop earning. The moment you get comfortable, someone else out there hungrier than you, more disciplined than you, is catching up. That's why real greatness comes with humility, not the soft kind, but the kind that says, I'm not done, I haven't arrived. I still have more in me. It doesn't matter where you started. It doesn't matter how hard your path is or how many people doubted you. Greatness doesn't care where you're from. It cares what you're willing to do. And if you're willing to do what others won't, get up early, stay late, push through fatigue, train harder, recover smarter, you earn something that can't be bought. You earn greatness, you earn greatness. Discipline is a daily choice, not a feeling discipline. Discipline isn't something that magically appears when you're inspired. It's a decision made every day, especially in the hard days. It's waking up early when your body wants to rest, showing up when no one's watching, and staying locked in when distractions scream louder than focus. Discipline doesn't ask how you feel, it asks what you want. It forces you to choose between temporary comfort and long-term purpose. It's not glamorous, it's not exciting, but it's real and it builds champions, not just competitors. Work in silence, let results speak. The loudest voice isn't always the strongest. True strength works in silence. It doesn't need to broadcast every grind session, every sacrifice. The real ones don't chase applause, they chase progress. Results, not words, separate contenders from pretenders. While others post, he prepares. While others talk, he transforms. The scoreboard never lies. Let them sleep on you, let them doubt. Let them sleep on you, let them doubt. When the lights come on, it's the quiet one who dominates. Sacrifice comfort for legacy. Comfort is the enemy of growth. Those who aim for legacy don't settle for easy. They sacrifice late nights, meals out, and moments of relaxation to build something that lasts. Legacy isn't built in comfort zones. It's forged in discipline, in saying no to the things that most people say yes to. Every choice to push through pain, to delay gratification, to focus when others quit. That's the price of leaving something behind that echoes beyond the final whistle. Comfort fades, legacy doesn't. Repetition builds dominance. One rep doesn't make you great. 1,000 do. Repetition isn't boring. It's the blueprint for mastery. The best don't rise by doing something once. They rise by doing it until they can't get it wrong. Don't get it wrong. Every drill, every movement, every decision done again and again sharpens instinct and builds confidence. Dominance isn't random. It's rehearsed. It's drilled into muscle memory so deep that pressure doesn't shake it. When others flinch, he flows because he's lived this moment 100 times in training. Discipline outlasts motivation. Motivation is a spark, but discipline is the fuel that keeps the engine running. Motivation comes and goes. It's tied to emotions, to moods, to moments, but discipline stays. It doesn't care if you're tired, unmotivated, or uninspired. It shows up anyway. The difference between good and great isn't who's motivated more often. It's who's disciplined when motivation disappears. Discipline steps in when the feeling fades. It's the silent force behind the routine, behind the grind, behind the rise that doesn't stop when it gets hard. Pressure fuels the prepared. Pressure is feared by the unready. But for the prepared, it's fuel. Pressure reveals who put in the work when no one was looking. The more you prepare, the more pressure becomes a stage, not a threat. When the lights are brightest and the stakes are highest, the prepared don't panic, they perform. They don't shrink, they shine. Pressure doesn't break them because their foundation is built on repetition, on grit, on discipline. They welcome the moment because they've earned the right to own it. No shortcuts, only hard work. There's no elevator to greatness. Every level is earned step by step. Shortcuts promise speed, but still depth. They skip the grind, the repetition, the lessons. The ones who take shortcuts get exposed when it matters most. Real progress is built through sweat, early mornings, and late nights. It's the invisible hours that shape visible success. The road is long for a reason. It teaches you resilience, discipline, and hunger. The shortcut crowd fades, the hard workers last. Greatness is refusing to stop. Greatness isn't a single moment. It's a relentless mindset. It's falling and getting back up. Failing and showing up again. It's refusing to quit when your body screams, when your mind doubts, when the crowd turns. Greatness is built by those who keep going when the excitement is gone, when the odds are against them. They don't stop at good or even great. They keep pushing because they know there is more in them. They chase their limits and then break them. If you're hungry for more, if you're not here to participate but to dominate, then subscribe now to Motivate with CR7. Don't watch greatness. Become it. Here.